How's it going, everyone? It is me, the Lone Vault Wanderer, and I'm just making a quick video because I'm going to be away for work for the rest of the week, and I needed to get something out for the weekend because I'll also be back home on the weekend. It's going to be a busy week, but recently I was playing a bunch of Elder Scrolls Online with a bunch of other YouTubers. It's part of a new collaboration channel that we're doing. If you haven't heard about it, just go look at my Twitter. I talk a lot about it there, but I will be doing an official launch, if you will, on my channel soon once we have a video up there. So don't stress, that news is coming soon. But regardless, we were playing ESO, and it got me thinking, you know, ESO was a lot of fun to play with a bunch of friends. And I know there's been a lot of talk, at least, you know, within the community about the potential for ZeniMax Online Studios, the developers behind ESO, to actually create a Fallout MMO. A Fallout MMO has been something that has been talked about constantly, and the idea has been brought up as to whether a Fallout MMO could potentially fill the void for Fallout fans and the Fallout community in between the next major Fallout release, because we don't know when that's coming. We don't know whether that's Fallout 5. We don't know whether that's going to be similar to a New Vegas. It could be New Vegas 2, whatever it is. And even that could be a very long time. So I wanted to post the question to all of you for discussion in the comments below. Would you like to see a Fallout MMO, 1? And 2, do you think that a Fallout MMO could fill the void for Fallout fans out there that are craving for another Fallout game? And I wanted to give my quick thoughts about that topic after playing ESO for a couple of hours. So, it wasn't long at all, but I got a good gist of the game and I can see where it's heading down the line. And from my small experience with it, it was fun, it was enjoyable. I was playing with a bunch of other great people and we were just questing and fucking around. So it was great in that sense. But honestly, it's not an out-and-out replacement for a single-player experience like Fallout or Elder Scrolls is. And I think in that regard, I'm not saying that a Fallout MMO would never be welcome, because it's probably something that I'd play. It's probably something that'd be a bunch of fun, especially to stream and to play with other people. And I think there could potentially be a place for it if it's done right. But if we're talking about being an out-and-out replacement or something to, I guess, fill the void until the next major Fallout release, that's a traditional Fallout game. I don't think it's going to satisfy the needs of a lot of Fallout fans, including myself. I don't think that Bethesda or ZeniMax, whoever it is, should view that as being a kind of replacement in the meantime until we get another Fallout game. And I hope that it's not viewed as such. And of course, we can get both. We could get a Fallout MMO, we could get a regular Fallout game. But the problem is that we've seen it happen with Elder Scrolls, right? I mean, Skyrim came out, Bethesda Game Studios aren't really focusing on Elder Scrolls, and really, they don't have an incentive to, because ESO is actually doing pretty good online. They've got a good, healthy player base, it's getting constant and frequent updates to the game, and I guess from Bethesda's perspective, why would they want to saturate the market with another Elder Scrolls game when their current Elder Scrolls game, even though it's not a single-player game, is still doing well? And that's the fear that I have for Fallout. If ZeniMax Online Studios releases a Fallout MMO, then even though it's technically not resources being taken away from creating a Fallout single-player game, because ZeniMax Online Studios is a different developer, you know, and Bethesda still could have Bethesda Montreal, for instance, or whoever it is, even Obsidian, whatever, create the next Fallout game. The problem is that it's about spacing out those games and not creating a crowded market for your own communities and not having too many games within the same franchise and the same IP out at the exact same time or at very similar times. So if we saw a Fallout MMO, at the very least, I think that would be another 2 years until we saw another Fallout game. Not because the development of the Fallout MMO took away from the development of the Fallout single player, but just because ZeniMax and Bethesda wouldn't want to release a Fallout single player game within a year or whatever it is after the Fallout MMO has released, because as we've seen with ESO Online, it's being supported for a very long time after launch, and we haven't seen anything really Elder Scrolls related aside from Creation Club. So if you were to tell me that a Fallout MMO was coming out, I'd be like, cool, I'd play it, probably have a lot of fun with it. But I do have the worry, honestly, that that could delay a traditional Fallout single-player game, which is what I want more above anything else. So I'd love to get your thoughts about this in the comments below, guys. Let me know what you think. Apologies for the short video, but I'll be back in the swing of things next week. And until next time, this has been the Lone Vault Wanderer. Please take care of yourself, and would you kindly keep fighting the good fight.